To y'all, yo. Hope y'all having a smooth Saturday, bro. Now listen, today we're gonna be discussing chasing other people's women. You heard? Now, how do I start this, man? I don't want this to be too cutthroat or too real or whatever, but I want it to be a good message, bro. Like growing up, fam, I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't hit a lot of dudes, girls, fam, and they weren't people I knew, like my friends or whatsoever, but I knew there was other people, girls, because 9 times out of 10 the girl be like, yeah, I got a boyfriend, or I'm seeing somebody, and she'll still give you the box. And as a guy, you feel like the ish, you know what I mean? You feel like the ish when you knock down somebody girl, man. You done knocked down buddy girl, she gave you the box, you had her screaming, ah, daddy, all this other you feel like King Kong after that, you feel me? But I'm gonna be honest with you. That's one of the most dangerous things to do right there. The reason I say it's one of the most dangerous things to do, like to do right there, bro, because a lot of men are willing to crash out over their women, bro. When I said the guy could be treating this girl horrible, not love her on that level as once he did before he met her, but he's gonna crash out over that box knowing that somebody else is tapping that joint. You feel me? He's gonna crash out knowing that somebody else is tapping that joint. So as a dude, you gotta be a little bit cautious when you're going after other people's women, bro, because you could literally lose your life. Most guys they're gonna commit a M over women or money like 9 times out of 10. You know what I mean? And it's so many guys is locked up currently because they sent somebody up because they was smashing their girl. You feel me? And personally, bro, I'm telling you, like back then when I used to hit, bro, I'm gonna give y'all a story. One time I'm talking to this girl. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, shorty was stupid wild. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just say stupid wild. That's my way of saying freaky. And she want to get hit in the jacuzzi. Shorty didn't have no boundaries, but at the time she lived with her fam. But she had like the whole basement of the crib or whatever. So I remember the first time coming over there, jacuzzi action, boom. I'm thinking I'm from the dip. She like, nah, don't leave. I'm gonna wait till my fam go to sleep. You come in the crib. So boom, shorty come in the crib, boom, just going dumb. Whole time this bro got a boyfriend. The dude's calling her phone the whole time, bro. And at some point she has to answer the call. Answer the call. They're arguing for a little bit, and then she hangs up on him. So I'm looking like, yo, bro, this man's not about to pull up over. She's like, nah, he would never. He can't even pull up. But this a broad that I'm messing with that kind of got like a crazy individual on the side that's like her main guy. Anything could have happened. Buddy could have came to her family crib that night. You feel me? But a lot of guys they take that chance for the play because they get that feeling like, man, I'm smashing somebody chick, bro. I'm smashing somebody chick. You feel me? And bro, you're literally putting yourself in risk in harm's risk because at the end of the day, the girl that's giving you the play, bro, she don't care about the consequence. Even if she got a crazy boyfriend, she doesn't care how he's gonna react. She's only caring about getting piped. She's only caring about you dogging out. You know what I mean? You you putting her in a headlock while you doing your thing. That's all she care about. She not caring about her man coming and trying to kill you and kill her in IRL, GTA, you feel me? She not caring about none of that, bro. And I had to realize this, bro, as a dude, why would I chase other people's dudes? I mean, not dudes, women. As a guy, because there's so many women, bro. It's a lot of women available, gang. Like y'all gotta really start processing how many women there is that's available for guys that's single. And there's women who are taken, but even those women who are taken, they make themselves available. When they make themselves available, they giving out the box. But you gotta understand, they husband or boyfriend that they've been with for years, he's ready to erase you over the box once he finds out you piping his shorty, bro. He's ready to erase you. I remember, look, this is a true story. I used to work with this guy, man. His name was Ray, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't rock with Buddy at all. No cap. He was lazy, bad work ethic, my man. calling in because he got an ear infection. It's a grown man. I ain't rocking with homie. I thought he was a soft crybaby ass dude. You feel me? But my manager, she cool with this guy because she knows his dad or something crazy. So when we working together, me and Buddy don't talk at all. I don't talk to this home dude at all. Second, we working at the gas station, so it's mad women coming in. And women gonna choose up. Some women gonna choose up on Ray. Some women choose up on me. You feel me? But Ray the type of guy, he been working there so long, he want all the girls choose up on him. So sometimes he'll get mad because baddies want to come to my register. They want to chop YS up. They want YS to ring them. So I never rock with him because he was low-key a hater. But the crazy part is his girl who had a baby, he had a baby with this girl. She'll always come to the job at night to pick Buddy up. Bro, when she'll come to the job at night to pick Buddy up, she will always stand in front of my register, bro, and talk to me, bro, about her whole life, bro. Buddy would be right there the whole time. I could tell he just was salty. Cause this his girl talking to me every time she come pick him up. I remember one time, bro, this one time specifically, this girl was talking about how some dude came from out of jail and he was trying to pipe her and all types of, bro, I'm talking about stuff you shouldn't be telling a guy you not really in a relationship with, like freaky. She telling me all the freaky shit, like, and I'm looking like, man, I could knock her down if I wanted. She opening up about her sex opinions and all this, bro. I swear, Ray literally grabs, like, we had the big, the change machine. Y'all know the change machine, gang. The change machine, when you go to the gas station, they dispense your change. You feel me? So he literally grabs that joint and slammed it. Cause bro didn't know how to react in the moment. Cause you gotta understand, his girl, she brings his son to the job to pick him up. She's telling me how she had this guy that was ready to smash her, and she's just talking about a lot of sexual stuff with me, bro. We not even close like that. You feel me? She talk about mad sexual. Her man's is tight. This is somebody I work with. I don't even talk to Buddy. He don't even talk to me. I don't even like this dude. He don't like me either. You feel me? We cool with just working and not being cool. He grabs the change machine and he slams the jump. Boom. And we slammed the jump. It was like a way to let her know he was pissed off. He just slammed it. And she kind of stopped talking about all the sexual stuff. So I literally was just like, let me get up out of here. Cause he looked like the type to erase somebody over the box. And when I say erase somebody over the box, it's like, oh, bro, it's a lot of dudes that's really ready to take your life for having with their girl, bro. They ready to take you right in and there because you're piping their chick. And then as a guy, like I said, when you piping somebody's chick, you feel like King Kong in that jump. It's mine. What? I'm pulling your shorty hair, you feel me? I'm slapping your girl, you feel like the man. But why put yourself in that situation knowing that the consequences is a dude really ending your life over that situation? It's gonna be so many dudes that want to end your life because you hitting a girl. And they girl not thinking about that at all. She just thinking about getting hit. She just thinking about having fun. She just thinking about being wild. And you got to start thinking about it like, man, I shouldn't even be going after nobody that got a boyfriend. I shouldn't even be going after nobody that got a husband. Because, bro, these guys will literally come and take your life, bro. It's a lot of stories about this. And as a guy, bro, listen, you don't necessarily got to go after somebody else's woman if you think about how much women there is in the world, bro. There's so many women in the world to where, bro, we can each have 10 women and there will still be more women for other guys. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's necessarily not a need to literally go and go after someone's wife, someone's girlfriend, because bro, that person is ready to die over they ready to die over that box. This is true, bro. There's no reason to go after someone else's girl or wife, because 9 times out of 10 it ends bad, bro. And once you're going after somebody's wife, you hitting them, bro, you disrespectful, bro. You're disrespectful. At the end of the day, you want to hit them in a house that the guy's paying for. You know what I mean? You laying in buddy bed. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he comes see you in his crib, in his bed with his girl. Guess what's happening? You think he's gonna be all happy with that? He's gonna lose his mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna lose his mind. As a guy, bro, it's too many girls for you to put yourself in a situation over some play. You could lose your life, gang. It's so many girls, women, bro, that's available. It's so many single women that want to get freaked out right now. But a lot of men, they want to get that satisfaction of freaking on the lady that's married to a husband that she been with for 13 years. You think this man not about to come take your life over this lady? You're tripping. You think the boyfriend who's been in and out of jail, you know what I'm saying, that's been dating this girl for a while ain't about to come erase you over this girl? Bro, I used to talk to a shorty, fam. She had a dude that was in jail. This was the realest girl I ever talked to in the sense of like keeping it a being. Now this shorty was bad. She damn near could have worked at the strip club if she wanted. You feel me? So you know, me and Shorty, we kicking it or whatever. She had a boyfriend. He locked up in jail, so he used to call her on the jail calls. Now everybody on the chat right now, keep it a bean. Y'all done been messing with a lot of girls who had real boyfriends locked up in jail, and they had called them several times, and y'all was there. So when I'm hitting Shorty, we just kicking it. She like, yo, chill. I gotta answer the call. So she answered the call, talk to Buddy or whatever. I'm just watching this. So when she get off the call, I just want to know. I'm like, you know. So what's up? Like, y'all really serious? She like, well, I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I'm free because he's locked up. But the moment he gets out, it's like I can't be messing with anybody. This is the only girl that said that ever to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ever. No girl ever said this. This girl understood that, nah, I'm not dating this guy, but this guy is kind of crazy. So if he gets out of jail, I can't mess with anyone that's gonna put him at risk because Buddy sounded like a lunatic on the phone, you know what I mean? So for a shorty to keep it this honest is rare. But a lot of girls, they not thinking about that, bro. They wanna have you and they gonna have Buddy. And when Buddy find out about you, y'all beefing. You know how many times, bro? I done had dudes call my phone like, yeah, this why yes, you was in my girl phone. And I'm like, nah, I don't know who that is. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, you know exactly who that is. I'm gonna find I'm gonna find you, bro. When I see you, I swear to God, it's up. And it's like, yo, I'm not gonna fight Buddy because his girl gave me the box. But it's more serious for him. And y'all be downplaying a lot of those situations. It's like, yo, bro, like, dude that's threatening you, he's serious about those threats. You hit this girl, he feels defeated. He feel like that's the most precious thing with him to his women is his her, you know, her body. You took that, you have that. He wants to get you for that. It's been a lot of times dude call my phone, text me, send messages, and it's like, yo, bro, I'm not for to crash out over something I already got. I already got that. But the person that had it looking like I stole something from him, you know what I mean? And Holy Ghost, I understand. But what I'm trying to tell you is this, bro. You saying they're just thoughts. I get you. But a guy who's dating a thought, he's not thinking like that when he finds out you're hitting his girl. He's not thinking like that. He's not thinking his girl's a thought. He's not thinking she just was horny and likes to get freaked, or she's a super freak, or he not smashing her enough to where she don't want to go smash another guy. He not thinking like that at all. He thinking like, look, man, Holy Ghost took something from me. I gotta get him. He took something. Cause you took something you can't give back. You took the box, fam. You was in the box. And I don't want to say I don't want to say that word though. But that's the issue though. A lot of the guys that's ready to crash out, they're not looking at their girls as thoughts, bro. You gotta get it. That's the point I'm making. We're the ones. If we're the ones that's hitting them, we're looking at them as thoughts. We're like, man, I'm hitting a girl who got a boyfriend. She easy. What? It's nothing. But the man's is looking at you like, yo, bro, you a thief. You done came and stole her box. He not even thinking she gave it to you. He not even mad at her like he's mad at you. And he's a guy just like you. So he understands. You feel me? So he's ready to crash out over that box. You feel me? That's exactly what it is, Sharia. It's serious. It gets serious, bro. It's a serious thing. A lot of young dudes, bro, you trying to hit a married lady in the crib, you slip up, the husband might put your lights out. I'm being honest. He might put your lights out. He come find you in the crib, hitting his married mistress he been with for 20 years. He ready to crash out. Nah, facts. But that's the feeling most guys have when they're hitting somebody's girl. It's like you have something that really isn't yours. You feel good. You know, they feel excited. And bro, I'm not gonna lie. I personally don't even like talking to girls that have boyfriends now. Cause there's a lot that comes from that. I'm telling you. If I'm talking to you, bro, you can't have no boyfriend. If you got a boyfriend, I just want you to be with him. I just want you to be with him because I don't work with so many dudes that had girlfriends and they girlfriends was like too open. When I say too open, they talk too much, gang. They telling you everything about them, bro. You damn near can hang out with them and definitely hit. You know what I'm saying? Because a girl that's loyal to her man, she's not even telling you a lot about herself. She don't even want to conversate. She don't even want to have small talk, bro. He keeping it short. No, nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, freaks, they gonna tell you everything, boyfriend or not. They gonna tell you how last week, like 2 years ago, they was at a party and they let two dudes hit back to back, and bro, they literally open up, bro, about everything, bro. And it's almost like they're feeding you this information so you can understand what they like, how they are, and what your chances are. A real woman, she's not telling you nothing, bro. She's not telling you anything sexual about her, any sexual stories in her life. She's not telling you none of that. You feel me? She's literally keeping it short and sweet. No small talk, no nothing. Y'all gotta be careful out here chasing other people, women. That's how you lose your life, bro. That's how you lose your life. And don't get me wrong, bro. I'm a guy. Like, we love the freaks. We love the freaks. But if you see that a lady is a freak, but she has a dude who's likely to crash out over the box, bro, you gotta stay away from that and go for a freaky lady without a dude. Do you know how many freaky ladies that's single without men? It's so many, bro. It's a lot. It's way more than there are women in relationships, bro. But a lot of the dudes want to go for a relationship, a girl in a relationship, bro. It's women that's single that's way freakier, way badder than the ones in relationships. And I don't get why it don't make sense for you to go after that woman, but you going after a lady with a baby dad, and then she has kids with this guy. And it's like, yo, bro, you don't care about nothing. You don't care about life because you're going into a setup that's destined for you to fail. You feel me? And look at Chris Smith. He said the best things in life are stolen, but that's the feeling I described earlier, Chris Smith. As a man, when you're hitting somebody's girl, you pulling her hair from the back, you slapping her like, she's like, this is, you're like, whose box is this? She's like, this is yours, Chris Smith. And you're like, whose box is this? And she's like, this is yours, Chris Smith. You feel like the man. You feel like King Kong, bro. Be honest. You feel like, man, what? I'm the top striker. No one else can strike like this. Every dude feels like that. That's the feeling you talking about right there. You said the best things in life are stolen. So when you have another man's woman in your possession, you feel like you're the champ. You feel like you done took something that you're not supposed to have. And that's the feeling right there that's going to lead you to your dome, because not every guy is going to let you just take that. They going to crash out over that. The only way they know how to get back at you is to erase you, turn your lights off. And they'll go to jail behind that. In jail, they'll feel like, yeah, he thought he could disrespect me. He thought he could come just take the box. I had to turn his lights off. Bro, there's so many dudes in jails locked up for exactly what I'm talking about right now. They came in, probably came home unexpected. They saw a dude laying pipe to their girl. I'm talking about. Imagine you coming home from work. You know what I mean? Chris Smith. Let's flip the script. Chris Smith comes home from work, right? Chris Smith girl is in a bed. Chris walks in the door. All he hears is, you know what I'm saying? And he hear him moaning. Chris, what are you doing in that? What are you doing in that situation, bro? Because, dog, it's a lot of dudes that crashed out in that moment. When I say crashed out, they either ended both the woman and the guy's life, or they just ended the guy's life, or they ended everybody's life, theirs included. What are you doing in that situation? Cause, bro, that's a real situation. You know what I mean? You got a shorty you been with for a while, you know, you don't know she's a super freak. By that I mean she wanna literally get wore out. Shorty don't wanna have no energy to she got too much energy. You gotta wear that energy out. You at work, you working a lot, broski. So at the end of the day, it's some YNs that's there to wear her out. And you just happen to come home one you just happen to come home one day, fam, and the YN is wearing this shorty out. You hear excessive excessive clapping, excessive moaning. What are you doing in that situation? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? He said a real man working, paying their bills, ain't locked up, gang. I mean, yeah, Holy Ghost, what are you doing in the situation I just described? Because that's a lot of scenarios that a lot of guys have been in and they've crashed out. They've ended everybody's life, including theirs, or they end both people's life and they do the time. You know what I'm saying? That's a real situation. It's happened a lot of times, bro. He said, ask him at the pipe master. Yo, guitar jams. Guitar, guitar jams, get your ass out of here, bro. Guitar jams said he's gonna ask dude piping his girl, do he need snacks? Nah, guitar jams. I definitely didn't expect that one. You going? He said sneaking in and out of the project. He said if she cheat, I'm not gonna waste my life on a hoe. Shout out to Holy Ghost. He said he's getting out of there. But bro, there's so many people that's been in that situation, bro. I know a young boy, right? Now I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really like this young boy. This young boy was kind of linked to a few young boys I mentor. This one of their friends. I just thought her buddy was corny. No, Napoleon Dynamite type vibes. You heard? That kind of what he remind me of. So I guess he had a shorty, and he got like a weird demeanor about him, bro. Maybe that's why it happened to Buddy. But my man's was telling him he came home and the dude was piping the shorty. So I'm like, man, what'd he do? He like, he just walked out or whatever. But I know it crushed his whole spirit because, long story short, after hearing that news, I saw Buddy a week later and we playing the game. My boy got the most emo song on his 2K playlist. and I'm like, nah, Shorty did my boy wrong. But this is a real situation that's happening all over the world, bro. A lot of dudes, they're in relationships with super freaks, gang. Super freaks, they want to get wore out, gang. They don't want to have no energy to be freaky or horny. They need 24/7 when they need it, they need it. So a lot of dudes are with these super freaks, and these guys, they don't have the ability to be with this girl 24/7, bro. Because when you with a super freak, you gotta be with her 24/7. If you're not with her 24/7, when she's horny, fam, she calling up who's ready to pipe at the moment. So these are who a lot of guys are in committed relationship with. And when they're not there, it's somebody coming there to put in the work, to put in the action. Cause when they're there, Shorty not, looking for another dude to pipe her. She probably letting dude pipe her. But when they're not there, that's when the YNs, the other dudes coming in, they piping Shorty. Now, dude coming from home, bro, that's like his whole world's destroyed. You took his freak. You had a time with his freak. He's losing his mind over that. So he's ready to just get you out of there. He's ready to get her out of there too. If he's just not even processing things correctly, and this is something y'all gotta watch out for, man. Yeah, Holy Ghost, that's facts. But let me say one thing about that though, man. At the end of the day, a lot of people are raised different, so there's gonna be girls who do believe in the old ways of marriage, meaning that if they marry a guy, they're not gonna be out here giving away their body to other men. And I'm not gonna speak for women, but there's a bunch of women who they don't care about that ring, dog. I'm gonna be honest. I done hit some married people that look married, I think, or had engagement, and it's like that's crazy. Finding that after is like, dang, like that'll throw your whole mind off. But there are women who would never entertain another guy. There are a lot of women like that, bro. You know what I mean? You just gotta find them. But some of the people that get with these other women, they don't understand these women are super freaks, bro. They're super freaks. And you could be married to a woman, bro. It's like you gotta be able to spend all that time with her if she's a super freak. Cause the moment you're not there, she gets horny, bro. It's like, yo, she got a young boy ready to come knock her down. You know, a lot of y'all gonna act like this not a real message, bro. But this is happening all over America right now, bro. And I don't work with, like I said, I don't work with dudes, bro. They girl just was too talkative, bro. If I was them, I'd be mad. Like, yo, you talking to homie too much, bro. Why you always want to talk to this man? Why, yes, bro. You know what I mean? These are the conversations that happens, on the way home. Like I had told y'all a story before. Like I had went out with this one shorty, bro. It's the night I'm supposed to knock her down. I'm supposed to knock her down. She had a boyfriend this whole time I'm chilling with her. This is a real story. Shorty kind of on and off with buddy, but they still dating. You know what I mean? Me and her kicking it. She at my crib till 2 in the morning. I ain't never really pressed the issue on smashing, but it's moves here and there. You know what I mean? She playing around with the moves. You feel me? Jazz. I'm jabbing at that. See what's up. So we go out this night, bro. When we go out this night, boy, I get the confirmation right when we leave the bar. Me and Shorty leave the bar. Shorty bad. You feel me? I'm ready to knock Shorty down. Forget her, dude. I'm not even thinking about him. You heard? Right when we leave the bar, this how I get the confirmation. I asked Shorty, because she been coming to my crib late nights, but I'm not a overly pushy guy. I'm a smooth guy. I like to be smooth. I like to have things be so smooth, you don't even know how smooth I'm reacting. So when we leave the bar, I asked her, I'm like, yo, what you trying to do? You trying to have me get you drop you back off at your crib or what? It's like 2 a.m. So you like, nah, I'm trying to come back to your house with you. Confirmation's there, boom. Long story short, we walk into my car, the car's towed. All of a sudden, I come up with a genius idea. I'm like, let's ride over here, go from here to my crib. We going over there, bruh. Her boyfriend's spidey senses must have been tingling, bro. I put this on my life. Cause as me and Shorty are riding to the different destination and leave from there to my crib, family, this man is blowing up her phone. He's calling her back to back to back to back. And I remember buddy name. It start with a J. I ain't gonna say it. She's like, Jay keeps calling me. So I'm like, what you gonna do? Cause I ain't the type of guy, but like, yeah, don't answer. I'm only saying that shit after I hit your chick. You heard? I'm like, man, don't answer that shit. If I ain't hit your chick, yeah, I ain't saying that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what you gonna do? Cause I wanna see what her mind's at. She like, I ain't about to answer his calls. Why he calling me right now? I'm with you. Bet. Bruh, as we're getting closer to the destination, I don't know how Buddy had Shorty's location, but he had Shorty's location. He must have turned it on without her knowing. And this dude pulls up, and when he pulls up, she was like, "Oh my God, that's Jay's car." So he ain't say nothing to me because I'm thinking we finna have to squabble over his girl because I'm ready to take her down. It's like 2:30 something. Dude pulled up having her location, got in the car with her. The next day she met up with me the same morning because she wanted me to get my car out the lot. You know what I mean? And she was like, "Oh, man, he was cussing me out the whole ride." He's like, yeah, FYS. Why you with him at 2 in the morning? Why you not why you not answering the phone? So this is real life. You know what I'm saying? Whole time I wouldn't even think about Buddy. Buddy could have pulled up with the pipe and ended it if I would have took Shorty to the crib. Maybe that's why God made it so the car got towed because I never even thought about it then. Imagine I took her to the crib and he had her location. He could have pulled up to the crib. It could have been a whole scenario because at the crib, we're not watching movies and reading books. It's 2 a.m., you heard? So it's a different vibe. But that's how it probably played out, bro. Because she didn't even know Buddy had her location. And these are some of the guys that These women are dating that y'all are after, family. These are some of the guys that y'all going after their women. They tracking their women, bro. They got their women location, bro. They going through their phones 24/7, dog. You know what I'm saying? They're literally like police officers, investigators when it comes to their girl, because they know they got a super freak, first off, and they know that this freak is liable to get freaky with whoever she finds attractive. And your job as the guy she finds attractive, you gotta be able to see if this girl has a guy that's gonna end your life, bro. It's important. Even after the fact. For example, right? Let's say a girl was dating a crazy gentleman, right? A dude who was just a lot of girls date crazy guys that they break their cars, they want to beat up on them. Those are the guys I call crazy guys. Now, the girl moves on. Then 9 times out of 10, this happens in a lot of relationships. That girl moves on to a better dude, a dude who's treating her nicer, and everything back is going good for that girl. Guess what happens? The crazy guy who used to beat up on this girl, abuse this girl, damage her property, break her phone, he comes now and he tries to end the life of the new guy and the girl. So it's like, yo, you can't avoid these guys. Just go for the single women. The women that don't come attached with a dude that's gonna end your life over the cat. You don't want to do the end your life over no box now. And you gotta start thinking, man, there's so many boxes out here. It's so many beautiful freak boxes, bro. Cherie H, am I lying? It's so many beautiful women who are single. They don't come with a crazy, deranged boyfriend, abusive manipulator, possible murderer guy. You know what I'm saying? Or a husband who will throw his whole life away over some cat. Why y'all going after that though when there's so many other options, bro? I want the girl, bro. She don't got nobody calling her phone back to back, bro. She don't got no dude tracking her location. You got a dude tracking your location, baby. Stay with that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be around me and somebody tracking your location. You put me in danger. The cat ain't that important. It's going to be a woman who don't got a guy tracking her location, beautiful, just as bad as you, without the issues. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Holy Ghost. It ain't about being a side piece, dudes. I done been hit a lot of dudes' girls. And there's been situations that could have been terrible. You feel me? Like, it could have went left. It could have went left. It ain't about being no side piece, dudes. Right now, currently, bro, I'm not even talking to no girls like that, man. I'm chilling. But my thing is, I won't talk to a girl that got a boyfriend. Because why? It's the girls that's single. I already been hit girls with boyfriends, bro. You got to get what I'm saying. You missing it, bro. It's going over your head right now. Come on, man. You got to catch them joints. You playing baseball. You feel me? Catch them. Bro, at the end of the day, Holy Ghost, you over here saying, this is what I don't like about y'all. Y'all do a lot of capping, bro. Y'all do so much capping to where if y'all was getting paid for capping, y'all would be millionaires. You feel me? At the end of the day, not every girl you dating is gonna keep it a being about how many dudes or if they got a serious guy. She just want to get what she wants. She wants the fun. Shout out to Cliffy D. You think a girl that's gonna have a serious boyfriend but want to get piped gonna tell you that right off bat? No, buddy. No, they not, bruh. I've only met a couple girls that keep it 1,000. They keep it 1,000. But even if a girl tells you that, she don't know if this man tracking her location. In 2025, a lot of dudes, they need to have their woman location, bro. Am I lying? A lot of you guys, you need to have your woman's location at all times. Am I lying? A lot of y'all, these dudes are texting their girl multiple times. Where you at? Where you at? If they don't text back. So, what is Shariah talking about? I don't even know. Shariah, you sound nuts. I got too many options. Bro, Holy Ghost, at the end of the day, you talking out of your ass, bro. I wish you had better lingo. At the end of the day, you don't even know what you're saying, bro. You talking out of your ass. What I'm trying to tell you is, at the end of the day, as a man, you don't need to chase another guy's woman. You know what I mean? There's a lot of women for you, dog. You feel me? So what you're talking about me being a side piece, this video is not about me being a side piece. It's a video of me saying, like, bro, at the end of the day, I was a dude that wanted to hit your girl. I wanted to knock your hoe down. You know what I mean? In your apartment. Paint her face. Like, man, Holy Ghost, you heard? Because that's how a lot of the guys that's moving like that are thinking, bruh. Like that, exactly. They want to come hit your girl in your bed while you at work. They want to eat your snacks, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? They want to tell her, yo, make me something on the stove while you at work. Mad disrespectful. What's that gonna lead to? Chaos, you feel me? It ain't about being a side piece. I don't even know what you talking about, bro. Bro, it's not about messing with 304s because you have no intellectual brain, but brother. I said that besides 304s, there's married women doing this. There's married women giving away their body to guys they're not in relationship with or married to. So it has nothing to do with 304s. When you don't listen to what's being said, you sound dumb, man. I would love for you to understand the message, bro, but it's literally your brain is not buffering fast enough for this message. Some of y'all brains ain't all the way up there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all some slow thinkers. And it takes somebody like me to get on here and say some of y'all kind of slow in the head, gang. And y'all gotta like tune up your mind. Cause your mind not sharp enough, bro. I'm literally telling guys who are single, like, yo, it's a lot of single women for you. 9 times out of 10, a woman might be horny, but if she's in a relationship, committed relationship with a husband or a boyfriend, a guy that's crazy, you need to focus on single women. You get on here talking about a side piece. You slow as shit, bro. Somebody gotta tell you slow as shit, bro. I don't like slow motherfuckers, bro. You gotta operate higher, man. Cause if you gonna say something dumb, bro, I'm gonna make you feel dumb. When you get off the live, realize YS thinks Holy Ghost is dumb, bruh. Behind the screen, you're kind of slow. Get your mind up, bro. The message and point and what's being said is literally not being tapped into your brain. What's in your brain? You talking about 305s and all this. Dog, it's not about 305s. That's not the point. This dude said, show one pic of a baddie I smashed. Nah, you dick riding me. You on my dick, bro. You want to know if the girls I'm messing with are good looking. You dick riding. Don't dick ride. Now you went from dick riding because I call you slow. You slow, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Don't be slow. If you slow, bro, I'm gonna make you feel slow. Why? That's to help you think higher. I ain't the type of dude that's gonna tolerate a slow thinker, bro. You not ready to be here. I send you over there. Go over there. You slow. Until you get your mind up. Where I'm from, dude, be like, yo, you dumb as shit. But that, some people can't handle that being said to them. You know what I mean? It sounds really offensive. You feel me? But you're slow as shit, bro. You got to get your brain up. What I'm trying to tell you is literally, like, you're missing it completely, bro. You know what I mean? It's, guitar, I'm still on point because this individual is trying to flip the message. The message is not about women being 305s, brother. This message is about men being smart when it comes to messing with women. Focus on women that are single. Single women. There's a lot of them out here. We're not talking about 304s, 305s. We're talking about women who are single. A lot of the times, the message here is guys chase women who are in relationships, who have husbands, bro, who have a deranged, crazy boyfriend who can't let go. And as a guy, if you put yourself in that situation, bro, hey, you're signing up for chaos. That is the message. You know what I mean? Jams, that's the message. You get the message, Jam. But when I got somebody as slow as Holy Ghost come on here and say, oh, bro, you're talking about being a side piece. You're talking about 305. He's trying to confuse the chat. I need chat to be on point. Chat got to be on the frequency I'm on. Like, don't get on that guy's frequency. He's slow. You know what I mean? We not talking about 304s, 305s. Because the crazy thing about guys like that, bro, they quick to say women are 305s, right? Cool. But men could be 305s. Am I lying? Men could be 305s. So when you say a woman is 305, does that make you good? Does that make you better? What does that make you? Because at the end of the day, 304 is 305. You've been a 305. When you having sex with a lot of women as a guy, You're 304, nigga. You're 305. Are you dumb? Bro, y'all so stupid, bro. Bro, where do y'all grow up, bruh? It's a 305 for guys, Shariah. I just made that up. So Holy Ghost, we call 304s. He calls women 304s. So for the guys, we gonna say 305s. So the point of what I'm trying to make is this guy is so stupid. He can literally make a statement and say women are 305s, which is cool. That's your perspective. But guys can also be 305s, 304s, because they're doing the same thing. But that is not the point of what I'm saying, brother. That's why I say you're slow. You know what I mean? The point of what I'm saying is, look, as a guy, it's okay to want a woman, but go for a woman who's single, bro. Go for a woman who doesn't have attachments that basically lead down to chaos or you getting your lights turned off. A guy like Holy Ghost, he wants you to get your lights turned off. Because 9 times out of 10, when a husband see you piping his wife in the crib, because as a dude who likes chasing other people, women, you gonna be mad disrespectful. You not thinking like, oh man, I don't wanna disrespect this man by hitting his girl in the house. I'm gonna take her to a telly. You not thinking like that. You pulling up to the crib because you want to pipe shorty in their bed, go drink water out the fridge. This buddy house. When buddy come home, he's gonna crash out over that because he feels you took something. You done stepped into his crib. He gonna send you upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to greatness. He said square business. Let her be until he let her free. Square business get exactly what I'm saying. Square business knows exactly what I'm saying right now. That's what I'm saying right there. What I'm saying is, bro, when the moment comes, this lady, she needs what her needs. I don't know her needs, but she needs her needs to be fulfilled. You the guy that's with her. You not there with her every single day. You at work, bro. You not there like for 5 hours. Soon as you leave, sometimes soon as you leave, sometime it's like you gotta make something happen. You know what I mean? Like she thinking like, yo, I got free time. I'm bored. This guy is not here. She wants to be entertained, and you can't be mad at her. You know who you been. You chose. You know who you chose to be in a relationship with. You know when you there is nonstop 24/7. But when you're not there, she needs that. So at the end of the day, it's like you don't know if someone else is taking care of that. And a lot of guys, they put themselves in a predicament to be the guy taking care of that, and it's gonna lead to disasters, bro. It's gonna lead to disaster, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna lead to disaster. He said, get your money up, buy some land. Nah, that's facts. That's what I want dudes to do, bro. I'm not telling dudes to go after women. I'm just saying a lot of dudes tend to go after women who are not theirs because they want that feeling of feeling like the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's the truth. Guys not gonna admit it because I don't know why they don't want to just be honest. It's like, dude, when you're hitting somebody's girl, you feel like the man, bro. You feel like you top dog. You know what I mean? So instead of going after somebody's girl, bro, go get your own girl. Go after a single woman. Because situations where you're going after another guy's woman, that guy's ready to turn your lights off. That guy's ready to get you going. He feel like you disrespected him. You know what I'm saying? He said, just have a fap, bro, and get it. What's a fap? I don't even know what that is. Meth. Your name is Methylene. Come on, bro. With a name like that, what is a FAP? Like, someone what y'all say, bro, is like, bro, nobody's on your frequency understanding what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Tracy Manu said, I think I know everything. Nah, boy, I'm trying to help you from getting your lights erased. Imagine you come into somebody's house, let's flip the script. Tracy Manu, I'm gonna ask you a question right now. Let's say a Holy Ghost or any guy in here was hitting your girl, you came home and you heard the sounds and you walked in. What are you doing? What are you doing? Holy Ghost, how am I bashing women? I just literally made you look dumb. You're the only one that called women 305s. You made the statement. And I said, why would you make such a statement if men could be 305s? And then you say, I'm bashing women. You sound stupid, bro. Everything you say is just stupid, bro. Just shut up for the day. Just don't type. Somebody take this guy's phone, bro. Come on. Cause all the everything's in the chat. You how can I bash women when you come out and say women are 305s? How? And then I say, bro, you can't say that about women because men could be 305s. You feel me? But I look at you like you must be the ultimate troll, man. You got Ty Baby in here, side. You got Ty Baby in here siding with you. You got Tracy Manu siding with you. Bro, we're not talking about women here, you dummies. We're talking about men. Y'all so slow, bro. Why y'all slow today? Is it slow Saturday? It gotta be slow Saturday. We're talking about men. I'm telling men, don't chase after men's women, dummy. We're not talking about women. This Holy Ghost guy is literally the only person that mentioned talking about women and calling them 305s. We never talked about that. Men could be 305s, you heard? So that term don't even apply only to women, bro. But this guy is literally putting that in the chat to throw y'all off. Are y'all slow? We're talking about men going after single women and not going after other men's women because that leads to them losing their life, bro. That's what we talking about. How easy can y'all not follow that today, man? Y'all supposed to be able to follow that. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Y'all gotta use y'all higher brain cells, man. It's a lot of brain cells. Y'all gotta turn on right now, bro. Some of y'all might only be on 20%. They say we use 30% of our brain, bro, but some of y'all don't even use 30, bro. I'm sorry. Cause y'all level of processing and understanding logic is like literally non-existent, fam. Some of y'all, man. Guitar jams. First off, if you want to get single women, don't think sexually. First off. Now, when I say that, most guys are gonna come in here and say I'm corny for saying that. Oh, don't think sexually, cornball. But nah, bro. At the end of the day, it's hard for a lot of guys to get single women if they're thinking sexually, because the only thing you want from her is to have sex. So instead of thinking sexually about a woman, go into it platonic, bro. What does platonic mean? You're not expecting to get sex. If it happens, it happens. Because when you're going in there with the expectation to get sex, you don't know how to act. You don't know the right things to say. You lie, you make stuff up. But if you're going in there platonic and you're not expecting nothing from a female, bro, you can actually get to know the person. You can literally understand them. Justin, that's exactly what I'm saying. Single moms come with baby dads. As a single guy, go after a single woman. But it's like this message is going over the top. You know what I mean? Just one in. This is exactly what I'm saying. If you get with a single mom, you got a baby dad issue. You got a baby dad issue you got to deal with. You don't know how the baby dad's going to feel. A lot of times the baby dad comes and he ends the life of the mother and the new boyfriend. I'm not lying. There's so many news stories and articles about that, you know? So when I tell y'all this, it's like, bro, I care about y'all genuinely. I don't want y'all to be going after a woman that, of course, she wants to have fun. She wants to entertain you, bro. But she has attachments that are dangerous to your life. The attachments is a husband, a boyfriend, or crazy baby dad. You feel me? And people don't want to hear this because at the end of the day, look, they want to mess with women with husbands, bro. They want to feel like King Kong. You know what I mean? They want to mess with a girl with a boyfriend. They want to feel like the ultimate player. That's what they want to do. That's why Holy Ghost been attacking me the whole life, man. He wants to mess with other women that have men that they're fully committed to because he likes the feeling. That's why he been attacking me the whole life. That's why all these other people attacking me the whole life because they want me to tell y'all, look, bro, it's cool to go get a girl that has a husband and smash her, go to the husband's house, smash her in the house, smash her in his bed, eat his food. You know what I mean? Just disrespect him. You're the man. That's what Holy Ghost want me to come on here and say. That's what all the slow thinkers like him want me to come in and say. Like, yeah, bro, just go get a baby mother that has a crazy baby dad and just date her and be in a relationship with her and don't worry about your life. That's what Mifflin want me to say too. It's like, bro, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying stay away from those individuals because there's a lot of women who don't come with attachments like that. They're ready to be in relationships. They're ready to get freaky. You got a better chance with them, and you're gonna still be alive. You're not gonna lose your life. You feel me? And me saying that is almost like annoying certain people. I don't understand why. This is this is annoying. Why is this annoying you guys when it's the right message, bro? Y'all don't like the right message. Y'all be on the wrong vibes. You can't be on the wrong vibe. Bro, I don't have a problem at all. I don't even go after women who have men. Right now, personally, Holy Ghost, I'm focused on literally building myself up to the point where if I do get with a woman, I'm gonna take her serious. What does that mean? That mean that if I get with a woman, it's not just about sex, brother. This is about a woman that I'm really trying to be in a relationship, go with further in life. You feel me? So you don't even understand my mental right now, but you're attacking my message and then assuming things about me. It's like, bro, you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like FedEx said, you have negative energy, bro. You feel me? You, Manu, and Methlane, y'all all have negative negative energy. You feel me? At the end of the day, hopefully, Holy Ghost, you are with the woman you love, and you guys are together. Because if you guys are not together, you have kids, it's kind of like you're basically what I'm talking about. So maybe that's why you mad. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why you mad right now. Maybe that's why you mad, bruh. Because if you with the girl and you have a girl and y'all have kids and y'all not together, maybe you mad because what I'm saying is true right now. It's the truth. You feel me? You don't want to hear it. Yeah, cold blooded truth, FedEx. Nobody wants to hear it, but they want me to sell y'all BS. They want me to tell y'all like, yo, go get a baby mom's. Who cares how? It don't matter if she got kids. She got a crazy baby dad that's ready to end your life. If she's sexy, bro, go after her. That's what they want me to get on here to say to y'all. Nah, boy, Holy Ghost. Who's crying about being single? At the end of the day, I could analyze your whole life based off how you're talking right now. I'm gonna break you down, right? This is a psychoanalysis of Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost got on the live. He didn't like my message of me telling guys, like, yo, guys, if you're single, go after a single woman. Don't go after anyone that has a husband, boyfriend, or crazy baby dad attached to him. Then he goes on to say women are 305s. I never mentioned that the whole live until this guy started saying that. Then he says, I'm attacking women after that. Then this guy says, I have two daughters. You're here attacking women. How can a guy that has two daughters have a perspective of women being 304s? How does a guy with two daughters even have that perspective in his mind? Because as a guy, you should understand that is a term that we can throw around with men also, brother. But someone like you, I can tell you're not even in a relationship with the mother of those girls' mom. You're not in a relationship with the mother of those girls' mom. Maybe y'all do like co-parenting or something. So this is why the message is rubbing you the wrong way because you feel personally attacked. But bro, this is a general message for all my guys. I want y'all to be safe. Y'all messing with a girl, y'all hating her in her man's crib. She got a boyfriend, bro. Anything could happen. Now, Holy Ghost. At the end of the day, bro, he doesn't like a good message. He wants me to tell y'all like, yo, bro, it's okay to go mess around with a married woman, bro. It's okay to go mess around with she's not right there. He's lying. She's not right there. Somebody that's talking like that, if their girl was right there, he will understand exactly what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, what I'm speaking is in benefit of him. He's in a full-blown relationship with a woman. He has kids. If we put him in a scenario where he goes to work, he comes home, somebody's hitting that woman, SmackDown, Raw, WWE, dogging out, he might crash out. You know what I'm saying? He might crash out, bruh. You feel me? FedEx, most women have work boyfriends, which is true. But as the guy being a work boyfriend, I'm literally talking to him. Like, bro, if you know this lady has a man, why are you putting yourself in a relationship in that situation to ruin that relationship or whatever she got going with another guy. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about, FedEx. Because guys want to be work boyfriends. They want to be hookup guys with somebody that's in a full committed relationship. It's like, yo, bro, go after a single woman. You're putting your life at risk. You know what I mean? And then look, Holy Ghost starts talking about money. But these how people who have a slow processing rate mentally. This is how they think, bro. They don't think high up. I'm a high thinker, bro. You know what I'm saying? You try to flip my message, you attack me, you say I'm attacking women, but you're the one who called women a certain name, and I come back, I say, yo, bro, don't even say that about women, bro. Men could be 304s too. Then y'all making fun of me in the chat like, oh, 305, 304. I said 305 because I just created a new term. Y'all want to refer to 304s for women? All right, men 305s. YS said it first, you know what I mean? Boom. You didn't like that. Now you talking about you make 100K. Dude, do we care if you make 100K? What does that do for anybody on the live? Nothing. Do it make them like, do y'all like Holy Ghost more after he said he makes 100K? Do y'all like him? What's up, bedroom talk? Yeah, well, 304 is what people refer to women who are promiscuous. You know what I mean? But the crazy part about that is guys can also be very promiscuous because I'm a guy myself. There was a time I'm hitting this, I'm hitting that, I'm hitting this, I'm hitting that. I'm real. Some of y'all not real. So I wouldn't say, oh, women are 304s because guys can be 304s. But we not going to say guys are 304s because we guys. You feel me? That's what I want Holy Ghost to understand. But somebody that has 2 daughters, they wouldn't have that perspective. You feel me? They'd be thinking how I'm thinking. Yeah, come on, Tyrell V. Real, that's real, Tyrell. Cause what I'm saying is real, what you're saying is real. You saying, bro, 304, 305. You can't separate yin from yang. We both do the same thing. That's what it's about, bro. But you got one person in the chat that he just don't like the message because he feels personally attacked. And it's like, yo, broski, I'm not personally talking to you at all. I'm talking to the work boyfriends. I'm talking to the guys who've been sleeping around with this married woman for like 4 years and she has a whole family and a husband. And one day the husband is going to find out and you don't know what's going to happen from that. He could go ballistic. You could lose your life. That could be the end of you being on this earth. So it's not worth it, bruh. There's a lot of single women that want you right now. They don't come with a husband. They don't come with a crazy baby dad. They don't come with a wild boyfriend. You feel me? They want you right now. No problems. You could be at their house. You could spend a night there, eat the fridge. No guys walking in while you're sleeping. And y'all got to fight or guns go off. This is real. It's a real message. Y'all can literally, if y'all could talk to a lot of guys in jail that ended somebody's life for hitting their girl, they'll tell you. They'll tell you, bro, I ended dude's life because he was in my house. I feel like he disrespected me. He was hitting my girl in my house, in my bed that I paid for. That's the first thing they say to justify what they did. You know what I'm saying? And as a guy, bro, I care about y'all, bro. I done been in situations where I've been in the crib and almost got in a situation because a dude walk in. I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. I had a cousin, bro. My cousin, he was my videographer. It's a real story. It's on my life. I'm gonna give y'all this story right here before I dip. My cousin was messing with this white shorty. This white shorty, no, it was a mixed shorty. She was light skinned. And she was mad grown. She was way older than him at the time. She probably was in like her late 30s. My cousin was like 20 something. So he hitting this dame and he like Sosa. He called me Sosa. He like, man, Sosa, she freaky as ever, man. Freaky grown woman, man. She wanted to do whatever to me. Woo. She like getting turned. We turning up. So, you know, he been hitting this woman for a while. So one day he go over there. You feel me? When he go over there, they turning up. They do what they do. Long story short, he said this specific night, though, he couldn't sleep for some reason while he was over there. So while he's over there, he kind of will fall out, go into sleep and get back up. So he said something just kicked in for him to wake up at like 2 something. When he woke up, he said he heard noises in the crib. This is a true story on my life. Right hand to God. He said he heard noises in the crib. So when he wake up, he heard noises in the crib. He just quickly put his clothes on. He's at Shorty's crib. So when he go, it's a dude in the kitchen. Dude in the kitchen. He in the fridge. My cousin like, yo, bro, who are you? He like, oh, what's up? Yeah, I'm usually here smashing Shorty. You feel me? It was your turn tonight, but really we share the hoe. But he could tell this how dude was talking. He like, yeah, we share the hoe. I mean, she like getting fun. She freaky, huh? But he like, nah, something threw him off about this guy. But it's like, imagine he never woke up. He said since that day, he never wanted to spend a night at any girl crib he was just hooking up with. Cause it taught him something. Cause if bro would have never woke up, you don't know what could have happened in that situation. Dude could have came in the room, beat him in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? Beat him in his sleep. Cause how did bro even get in the crib? Whole time, dude had keys. Dude had keys to Shorty's crib. So these some of the women y'all messing with. Y'all don't even know. And the person earlier, he's like, well, women are gonna tell you everything. Like, bro, get your ass out of here. Some girls are not gonna tell you that they got a guy they've been messing with for 4 years who has a key to the apartment still. They fight, he leaves, he comes back. They're not gonna tell you that. Only some women are gonna tell you that, bro. Just like you're not gonna tell a female everything about you that you're messing with, are you? So you gotta think from both perspectives. Like even if you messing with a lady, what's up, Brandy? You're not gonna tell her everything you got going on. You gonna have certain things discreet. You know what I'm saying? So if you're messing with a shorty, she not gonna tell you she got this guy that still has access to her apartment. Unless she really love you or feels threatened by the guy, she gonna tell you. But it's so many beautiful women out there, man. Shout out to the real art of music. You keeping it a bean right now. They not gonna tell you. Shout out to Jags for life, man. A lot of times they're gonna keep a lot of things secret, bro. So as a man that's single, go after women that's single. I ain't talking about no BMs, bro. The BM might have a fattest junk on her, but she got a baby dad that's been to jail 20 times. He ready to crash out. You feel me? He ready to crash out. The husband of 20 years, he's ready to crash out. The range boyfriend, he's ready to crash out. All those guys are ready to crash out. They find out you hitting their girl. You feel me? They not taking that lightly. So, bro, go after the beautiful women, man. Brandy Lee. If Brandy Lee's a single woman, she's a gorgeous woman. Somebody go after her. Don't go after Tiffany Edwards, who has a husband, 2 kids, and a family, dog. I don't care if she putting the press on you. You gotta realize, like, even if you go after her, are you gonna be respectful? What do I mean? Like, if you go after Tiffany Edwards, who has a husband of 20 years, 3 kids, a house, are you gonna be sneaking in to smash Tiffany Edwards at her husband's house? Are you gonna be trying to smash her while the husband's home? These are the thinkers of guys who are going after these people, bro. They want to smash your girl at the house when you just left 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? They literally want to be in your crib, walk around butt naked in your fridge while you at work hitting your girl, hitting your wife. They not trying to be respectful. They not gonna say, hey, Miss Edwards, you're very attractive. I know you got a family and I know you got a husband, but I want to do things respectful. And Miss Edwards be like, what you mean? Man, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm gonna rent out this condo. Anytime you want me to pipe you, we can meet at the condo. You feel me? Miss Edwards. Miss Edwards will be like, okay, that sound cool. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I was gonna have you come here at the house, but Rodney a little crazy. Cause Miss Edwards only care about getting smacked down. But she know Rodney a little crazy, but she was still gonna have you come to the house because she wanted to get smacked down. So most guys, you're not gonna be respectful. You're not gonna say, nah, we can't have at your crib. You got a whole family. You got a husband. Your kids can come home. Anything can have me. You know what I mean? Let's do it at a hotel. Let me book us a condo. Let me book this Airbnb for a month. I just hit you there for the whole month. What you think about that, Miss Edwards? Are you gonna be that respectful? Nah, because when you're committing adultery, you're disrespectful already. You hitting another person's woman, bro. It's already disrespect. So mentally, your mind is just stuck in disrespect. Now you just thinking about how do I disrespectfully, have my way with this lady because I know she's not mine. That's how you're thinking, bro. That's how most of us. I'm a guy. I know how that feeling is. Like, man, I just hit shorty. She got a whole man. I'm dogging her out though. I'm him. That's how you start feeling. So you're not gonna be respectful. You're not gonna care about this lady husband. You're not gonna have respect for her family. You just want to do what you want to do with her. That's why it's like, yo, bro, it's better just go out to somebody that's single. That way, there's no reason to not you not being disrespectful. This is a girl that's free, no husband, no boyfriend. You could be at her house. You could smash at her house. You could stay at her house, walk around in your drawers. There's all the things dudes want to do when they messing with a shorty and they at her house. You know what I'm saying? This is the real truth. Because you don't want to be in a situation and it goes left and the dude walk in, you crashing on his wife, he pull out the gun. You think he gonna just want to talk to you in that situation? He looking at you like, bro, you disrespectful. You got my woman, you in my house. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So you don't go after that. You don't be a work boyfriend. You don't be a side piece guy. You don't be any of that. You the main guy for the woman or you're no guy. And that's tough because a lot of y'all want to just bump and grind. So it's like me telling you be the main guy or no guy. You like, man, what if I got a thick lady throwing a play at me? She got a man and everything. I'm gonna just crash that. If it's good, you want to crash that again and again and again. Now you're crashing her regularly. Now you're in a predicament that I'm telling you don't be in because she still has that guy on the side. Anything can happen to you. Anything can happen to you, bro. And I want y'all to be safe, bro. Because, bro, the news not reporting articles on what's going down, but this is happening everywhere. I'm telling you, everybody's horny. So sometimes I get horny, bro. I gotta do some push-ups, fam. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do some sit-ups. When you walk outside, it's like a cesspool of horniness. And like I said, it's gotta be in the air. So imagine the females who are in a relationship, but they have an uncontrollable urge to get pleased or satisfied, but the guy's not there consistently. They're looking for that elsewhere, bro. Real spit. They need it. It's like you needing a fix. You know what I'm saying? And these guys might be working. These guys might be working 30 hours, 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours. They not at the house to please their woman. So another guy's there to please your woman. But I'm talking to that guy directly, like, yo, bro, leave that woman alone, fam. Get a woman who doesn't have a guy that's committed to. She's committed to. Doesn't have a baby father. She don't have a crazy deranged boyfriend. You know how many girls I met with crazy deranged boyfriend? I stay away from them. I'm like, nah, your man's is too crazy. She like, yeah, he wild, but he ain't never gonna be doing that. Girls always gonna try to make the dude sound not too crazy. Dude will be crazy as ever. When I say crazy as ever, he done popped all her tires, smashed her windows, broke the TV in the house. That's a crazy person. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I love all my single guys. Listen, bro, it's so many single ladies that are available for y'all. Beautiful. If y'all want a super freak, there's a lot of single freaks. It's better for you to be with a single woman than to be with a woman that's in a committed relationship or has a fling or a situation going on. Just to be safe. Right now, you gotta be safe. You know what I mean? Organic said, chase your dream before you even chase a woman. Now that's facts. But I had to make this live because I seen like a story where somebody got unalive for smashing a lady in the house. And I'm like, hold on, man, this is important. This is important because at some point I was smashing ladies in other people's house. Anything could happen. You know what I mean? It's time you gotta dip out the back or dip out the window. Imagine you gotta escape. Why you gotta escape? You wouldn't have to escape if this lady was single. You wouldn't have to run. You know what I mean? Like think about it. Of course, I want all y'all to chase your dreams, but this guy's currently doing exactly what I'm saying right now. They're hitting women that's married, women that's in relationships. Like, yo, brother, you're setting yourself up for failure. Yeah, Holy Ghost, I live in an apartment right now, brother. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm very appreciative. Shout out to God for giving me the apartment, man. I'm thankful I even got an apartment, bro. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people without apartments. And what I want y'all to understand is like, look, bro, y'all could come here on a live. You know, I love all my peoples, man. I love y'all forever, the real ones, y'all know. But everybody else, y'all could come on a live and say, bros in the apartment, oh, y'all don't like the glasses, bro. I don't care about none of that, broski. I'm thankful I got the glasses. I'm thankful I got some drip. I'm thankful I'm in an apartment, bro. I got a place to stay. Cause it's people homeless, bro. You think I'm gonna be embarrassed because I'm in an apartment? You're dumb as shit. That's why I told you you're dumb as shit earlier. This how I talk to people that's like you. They ain't gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna destroy you and then build you up. And destroying you, I help you change your ways. Cause I put pressure on you. You ain't used to this type of pressure. You're dumb as shit. You know what I mean? Of course we want land. Of course I want a mansion. Of course I want a big backyard. Yes. But I gotta appreciate what I got right now. Cause that's what matters. That's what's gonna make God wanna give me more, you dummy. You somebody that even talking about making 100K, it means nothing to us. We don't care if you have 100K. It don't make you valuable in life. Who you are inside, your morals, your principles, the way you think, that's what makes you valuable. You could have 100K and be a douchebag. You feel me? You could have 100K and be a horrible person. I ain't got 100K. I'm in an apartment, but I'm a better person than you. My message right now is for the world. You heard? It ain't for you. You know what I mean? Nah, it ain't. I ain't even worried about the haters. I just address them for them to understand my perspective, bro. Yes, I live in an apartment, bro. I love this apartment, bro. I could do a dance in this apartment, bro. Thank you for the apartment guy. Yo, thank you for the apartment guy. Come on now. If you got an apartment out there, be happy, bro. Don't let nobody make you feel like you nothing because you live in an apartment, bro. Who cares? Be happy you in an apartment, bro. It's a lot of people homeless, bro. I could walk outside and find a homeless person laying on the street right now and put the camera on them because they don't got nowhere to go. Mad homeless people walk around my neighborhood with the shopping carts. You feel me? Bags and all. Some of them they got their stuff on a bike and like the little bike packages or whatever bike storage. I see them every day. You feel me? It could be way worse, bro. I done stayed in the storage unit, bro. Real talk. So when somebody come on here and they say, "Oh, you got an apartment," like, bro, I'm so happy for this apartment. I asked God for this apartment, dude. I prayed to God. I told God, say, "Yo, look, I just need to get over to that apartment, have a clear mind, have a good way of thinking, and be able to succeed for 3 to 4 months." And God granted that. You know what I mean? So I can't never let you get on here and make you think that what I'm embarrassed for this apartment. I love this apartment. Look at this room. This is my streaming room. You know what I'm saying? It's not the flyest setup, but look, I got the whole room. We go out here, I got a whole nother space out here. You know? So be happy, man. Life. Don't let people come around and make you feel like you gotta like have something they have. Who cares what they have? What they have is for them. Appreciate what you have. Cause that's how God understands you appreciate and you get more. One day I am gonna have a mansion. I am gonna have a crazy backyard. Right now I got the apartment. I love the apartment. I'm gonna love the mansion when it come to. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is from a guy, right? I'm a guy I'm not materialistic, bro. I don't care about material things, really. What does that mean? Like, let's say me and y'all was all homies. I had you used to come to the crib and I let my homies rock my shit, bro. Rock my clothes. Who cares about clothes? Because when I was younger, my cousin, he showed me clothes don't matter. I stole his brand new shoes. You feel me? Nigga, he just bought these shoes. I stole them. I want to wear them. I thought he would be upset with me for taking his brand new Air Forces. These were the lows at the time, the G Phasals, the ones that's popular now. But when I was back then, they wasn't popular. Nobody rocked the G Phasals. They rocked the high tops with the strap out. Everybody that know. You know what I'm saying? So when I stole his G Phasal, he like, yo, Cuzzo, I love you. And what he told me, he like, Cuzzo, I love you. You ain't never gotta steal nothing from me. You know what? Had them shoes. Bro, when he did that for me, I was in 7th grade. That literally changed my perspective because I'm like, dang, this is my older cousin. He just bought these shoes. He had me come to the crib. He go shower. He had the shoes put out with an outfit. I took the shoes. Boom. Took the shirt. Boom. I'm out of there. Go to the crib. I'm fresh the next few days. They like, what, boy, you got the G phasals, lows? What? I'm thinking Cuzzo about to freak out. He about to call, report me to my pops. My pops gonna get on me. I had to do punishment, man. Ain't no, I gotta do like 100 push-ups, 100 squats. This is my life. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like, yo, I'm gonna come home. I gotta do 100 squats, 100 push-ups, bro. This is OC, over the shoes. Never happened. Cuzzo called me. He like, yo, Cuzzo, I love you, man. Don't ever steal from me, dog. Take the shoes. They yours. So for me to get attached to material things, that shit do not matter, bro. I done had Mercedes Benzes, bro. I done had all these. None of that shit matters. When you get in a Mercedes Benz, you might be fly for a few weeks. After that, you driving it, it's just a regular whip. People that don't have it, they're gonna be more attracted to it because they don't have it. But if they had it for like a month, that thought of it being so lavish is like it's not in your mind no more. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all just gotta be smooth out there, man. It's all about what you got inside, bro. Nobody cares you got 100K. Nobody cares you got a mansion. Only superficial people care. I could come to your mansion. You could be an asshole, bro. If I come to your mansion, you an asshole. I'm out of the mansion. I don't even care about your mansion, dog. What? I'm that type of guy. Like, I come to your mansion, you a douchebag, man. We out of here. You feel me? Cause then it's like, nah, he might have all this, but he's a horrible person. You feel me? I'm out of there. You could have a Lambo and be a douchebag. I'm like, yo, stop the Lambo, bro. Let me hop out. You's a douchebag. You're not a nice guy. So this is what really gonna matter. Yeah, people gonna be around you because you got money, but they don't like you for real. You not somebody they really look at and say this guy is a nice guy. It's not. You feel me? So mentioning money doesn't make you a better person, man. It's like when you mention money, you look like you want people to like you. Anybody that get on here and say I make 30,000, who cares? You say that like you want us to be like, oh my God, we like you now. When people do that, that's how I be feeling in my mind. Like, yo, you want somebody to like you, bruh. Just be you, bruh. Even if you make what 15,000, 10,000, are you a good person or you bad? That's what I care about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, happiness is inside, bro. I'm already happy. Once I get what I want, it's like God just fulfilling life for me, man. And I done had a lot of miracles work for me. So when I tell y'all this, I want y'all to not get attached to material things. That's just nothing. You're more valuable than any material thing you have because they can't make you in a factory. If they do, it gotta be the most high-tech lab, but it still wouldn't be you. You dig? They could make these glasses, these hats. They could make this shirt. They could make the phone I'm talking to y'all on. They can't make me. Only way I can make me is if I reproduce me. It won't be me exactly, but it's gonna have essence of me and essence of somebody else that I collab with, create with. Y'all get it? It's deep, bro. That's the only way. It can never be another Brandy unless Brandy produces with someone else, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to have a different perspective because, bro, as we grow and get further into the future, 2026, 2027, bro, it's gonna be high thinkers and low thinkers. It's no in the middle. Which one are you gonna be? You gonna be somebody that still cares that this person has 100K so you like them, or are you gonna be somebody that just cares about somebody that's a good person and you like them? It's high thinkers and low thinkers, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you was here for the rap battle, it was yesterday, man. It was yesterday. So don't worry about you living in an apartment. Who cares if you drive a Buick, a Honda? Who cares? You got a car, bro. Be happy. You could be on a bus. You could have a bicycle. You know what I'm saying? You could have a bicycle, yo. Even then, you gotta be happy you got a bicycle. You feel me? But it's not about the haters. I love my true followers, man. I love the haters too. It's like this. It's something called, dang, I can't even really tell y'all what it is, man. But all right, so I'm gonna give y'all a brief understanding, right? Life is based off of numbers, bro. Everything is about numbers. Okay. So Yo, shout out to Barkay for being a lead engineer, man. Congratulations. Celebrate, celebrate. So check it out. Life is based on numbers. I'm gonna leave y'all with this before I go, man. Life is based on numbers, right? What's up, Bombi? What's up, Dub? B Dub. In life, numbers is very important, bro. Numbers runs everything. Numbers runs everything. Uh, Everything is based off numbers, shapes, reality, phone, materials. Even this is based off numbers. You heard? Now, the reason I'm telling you this is there's a certain level of numbers, bruh. You feel me? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's also zero. Zero is a part of that category. Now, when I talk to Holy Ghost like that, I'm on number 8. Do you understand? Now, only real people know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all not gonna know what I'm talking about, bruh. So on number 8, what needs to happen? On number 8, I gotta destroy and then build. So what is destruction? So somebody with a mind like Holy Ghost, I gotta destroy that perspective that they have because their mind is to spread that perspective to everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's like a data. They got a data in their mind, and everybody they encounter, they want to give that data to. But I'm somebody that rejects that data. You feel me? So when he sends that data through, I destroy it. Boom, crush it, smash it up. Ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? And in the process of smashing it up, I try to help build his mind back up. But I can't do it nicely. It's like I gotta be the Incredible Hulk. You feel me? So being an Incredible Hulk, I literally gotta destroy his perspective of thinking to at least understand better. Because he's trying to feed me his perspective. You feel me? And it's like, yo, bro, that's not the best perspective to have from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? My boy said, bro, I'll roll up. Nah, ain't no smoking right now. We chopping it up. But learn the number sequence, man. I can't really teach y'all a lot because I'm on YouTube, man. But learn the number sequence, bro. Let me give y'all a couple of numbers before I dip. All right. So number one is wisdom. Number 2 is understanding. You understand? So what does that mean? Some people have wisdom, right? But there's no true wisdom without understanding. Does that make sense? So let's say me and Ray Gamacho are friends, right? And Ray is always in the best mood. He never has a bad day or whatever. And one day I meet up with Ray Gamacho, and Ray is just acting like a douchebag for some reason. Now, keep in mind, I know that Ray always is in a good mood. So that's the wisdom that I have for Ray because I've been around him. So now, what the understanding would be is I could be like, nah, man, this ain't like Ray. Bro, Ray, are you good, bro? What's going on? You always in a good mood. You ain't never acting like this. That's me exercising understanding. Now, as a person, bro, most people don't have understanding. You might have the wisdom, but then I could freak out on Ray like, yo, bro, why you acting like a douchebag, bro? What's up with you, bro? Matter of fact, I don't want to be friends with you no more. Then I leave. That's not understanding. You know what I'm saying? So some of us have wisdom, but we have no understanding, bro. We have no understanding. Like understanding is like literally being able to take yourself out of your lenses and view the other person's perspective. You know how hard that is? You know what I'm saying? It's hard, bro. Some people do not have that. They don't have that at all. Yeah, especially the lives. You feel me? Shout out to FedEx Music. Especially in the lives, you heard? They don't have understanding, bro. So if Roy Gamacho is my homie, I should understand that this is not how he acts. So this is a rare occurrence. Then I should be able to ask him like, yo, bro, is everything good? You don't act like this, bro. Let me get it. You feel me? Help me understand. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty it. But y'all gotta learn the number sequence, bro. It'll put y'all on a whole different level, bro, of just thinking, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is not made up, bro. He said I'm up on that rug macho. He simmers down. We get the top. Nah, Letty came in with the bars. Juice said go steal fried chicken. Like, bro, y'all so slow. Like, y'all act like y'all ain't never stole before, bro. All y'all done stole something. Y'all done stole something, bro. That's why I say it's too much cap going on, bro. Y'all done stole something before, bro, in life. Only real people, only a real person can admit, like, man, I was tainted before. Now I'm better. Now I'm pure. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm about to go to this. Yo, man, maintain that relationship with your girl, man. Hopefully, you loyal to her. You know what I mean? And you not out there chasing no other woman. He said, choose nothing. Yo, Letty, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Why is he? That boy Letty just pull up for the smoke. He said, "Who wants this corny number one for Texas?" I don't even know what you mean by that, bro. Shout out to Savito DMC. Letty pull up for the smoke only, you heard? He just want me to say, "Why is he?" Nah. Yo, next Friday, bro. The battle gonna be next Friday, man. I'm gonna do a battle early, like 3 o'clock. That's gonna be part one. Freestyle Friday chat battle part one, around 3 o'clock. Part two is gonna be at 11:30. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pull up. We had a good time last night, man. It was cool. We had some tough battles last night. You know what I mean? No cap. So at the end of the day, it was a good experience, man. Shout out to everybody that participated. Shout out to Letty, man. Letty had the chat lit. I think Letty, you might have been there for the first half of the first part one. Yeah, you came for part one. Nah, man. I mean, I'm growing right now as a person individually. You know, of course, I would like to have a career, but I feel like my career is sales, bro. I need to sell merchandise. That's my thing. So only thing I need right now is financial backing. But then it's like it's tough going to get a loan, bro. It's a lot of loopholes to get a loan, but it's tough. I ain't gonna hold you. But at the end of the day, I just gotta supplement the finance myself. Once I do that, bro, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Now my career is selling merchandise, brother. I got right now. Speaking of career merchandise, bro, I got 2 ebooks out, man. Y'all check out the ebooks. One thing I don't like about y'all is like y'all criticize a lot, but y'all don't even go check out somebody's resume or whatever. Like, go check out my ebooks, man. Links in the bio, man. You know what I'm saying? It's some good reads. It's not a whole novel, bro. Short passage because I understand that. Look, people don't have a long attention span, meaning that unless somebody is an avid reader, means they love reading, they read books all the time, they read every night. They're not gonna want to sit there and read a whole book unless they're so fascinated by the person. So I realized, I said, okay, what is the most important things I want to say? I put that in a short passage to the point where you could literally get through the book, the ebooks in one day. But the reason is for you to maintain that read. Maintain that read means, okay, you read something and you put it in your mind as you're living life day to day. You're literally executing, implementing what you've read. That's how you grow. So if you're interested in that, it's a self-help ebook, man. I wrote this in a time of realization. Realization is like, okay, I used to do a lot of things. You feel me? Now I changed a lot of things I was doing. My character got better. My morals went back to being improved. You know what I mean? So it was a good moment of realization. So y'all gonna check that out, man. CC, I wear shiesty because I don't want y'all to be so obsessed about my looks. You know, people love how someone look. I don't care about you liking me for how I look. I like how I look. My look is for me. Your look is for you. So how I look shouldn't be the deal breaker. You know what I mean? Especially if we talking about important things. That's why I got the shiesty on, bro. I gotta say that every live, but that's why. You know what I mean? You might be so in love with a person, look, you just follow them because of that, but they not really saying things to change your life. I'm here trying to give you wisdom, knowledge, keys. Somebody else gave me the keys. That's how I even got here. You know what I mean? Somebody gave me the keys. Somebody put the knowledge in my mind. That's how I'm even on here. No cap. If that person wouldn't put the knowledge in my mind, I wouldn't be on here. And the time that the person put the knowledge in my mind was a prime time, meaning that I was experiencing a lot of different emotions that I didn't understand, but this person broke it down. So if you care about my look, bro, hit the Instagram. I don't really care. You can go see how I look on the Instagram. You be like, oh, he looks pretty good. I don't know why he doesn't show his face because I don't care about that. You feel me? I don't care that you like how I look. I want you to like me for what I'm saying because that's coming from inside. You dig? My looks is on the outside. Everything you see is on the outside. What I'm saying is literally coming from inside of me. That's why I want you to like me. Shit, if you don't like me because of that, then you don't really like me. You superficial. Because when you superficial, you only like a person for certain things, gang. Really. You don't genuinely like them. If you superficial, you might like me because I'm cool. You might like me because I got a nice car. You know what I mean? You might like me because I got money. That's superficial, bro. Do you like me because I'm me? Because I'm YSEs. You know what I mean? This is me. Like me because it is. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of people that like me for other reasons. They not around. You feel me? Because I know they was superficial. They only like me for a specific reason. If I like you, bro, I like you because of you. I don't care you got the Mercedes Benz or you got the Buick 2002. I like you because you. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to that. Yeah, bro. If I had, even if I done had a 98 Honda, you know how many people want a 98 Honda? That's a rare car because they can modify that. They gonna put exhaust boost on that. You know what I mean? Some neon lights. Y'all don't know nothing about no cars, man. People love classic cars, bro. They love antique Hondas. Like they love two-door Tahoes. These are cars that are not existence. He said they saw you with Diddy, now you fight with Meek Mill. He says you trying to battle against me. Yo, FedEx, who you going against, man? FedEx ready to battle, huh? FedEx, you gotta come next Friday, bro. I want y'all. I know y'all want me to do the battle thing every day, but check it out. If I did it every day, it would get played out. Everything you do gets played out, man. So to keep it fresh, I'm a thinker, bro. I think about things. It's like to keep it fresh, we gotta have y'all to have something to look forward to. Like so, you look forward to that every Friday. You dig what I'm saying? You look forward to the battle every Friday. But if it was every day, it get old quick. When I first did it first, it was new. So I'm like, all right, every day is cool. It was exciting and different. But I'm like, nah, if I do this every day, it's gonna get tired. You know what I mean? So if I push it out to Friday, it's like people like, man, I can't wait to go in there on Friday and destroy whoever. I'm ready on Friday, why? So it builds up the anticipation, bro. It builds up the suspense. You feel me? Shout out to Everin Sakib. So that's pretty much it, man. I love y'all. The message of the day, if you missed the live, if you a single guy, I want you to be safe. I want you to have a long life. Don't go after women that are currently committed to another man, whether it be a husband, a baby dad, or a deranged, crazy boyfriend. The reason is you don't need that box. She might be sexy. She might have a sexy look, but if you look at all the single women that are out here, bro, it's a lot of them more sexier, more beautiful, more freaky, and you won't have any of the risk. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, they definitely hating. I don't know, Emmanuel Bruno. We don't worry about the haters. I got a lot of haters. I got haters in real life. Man, I ain't got time to pay attention to the haters, man. That mean I'm popping. Haters are really fans, though. You know what I mean? They admire you from a distance, but it's like them complimenting you really takes something away from them. I don't understand why. Like FedEx Music, if you fire, I could be like, yo, FedEx Music, you fire, bro. That don't take nothing away from me. But the haters are like, oh, I don't want to compliment this guy. He thinks he's cool. Like, I just gotta hate on him. That's how the haters are, bro. Like, nah, you ain't gotta hate, bro. You can share love, man. Spread love. If you see somebody that's dope, you like what they doing, say that. Say that, man. Don't hold that in your chest. Get that off your chest. You saying that right there could be the prime starter for a relationship, or maybe somebody could give you the sauce, you know. But hating ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like haters, bro. I'm like a different person with the haters. You feel me? I don't play with the haters, man. I like nice people, man. Nice people get the best of me. If you a hater, man, it's like I'm not gonna treat you cool, bro. Cause you hating, bro. I don't like none of that, bro. Go over there. You know what I'm saying? If you hating, then I gotta not be nice. I like being nice. Cause haters are not nice. You feel me? You gotta destroy the mindset that the haters have and to give them a little bit of understanding, but it never really works because unless a person is willing to change their perspective on life, it don't matter what you say, how many times you say it's not gonna work. It just depends on the person. So man, I done dealt haters in the past. I had to beat them up. You know what I mean? Well, I'm about to go beat this man up. Twigging. You feel me? But I'm not like that no more. So like, I just clown the haters, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like that type of energy, bro. I literally feel like I gotta destroy that type of energy. And a lot of the times I would do that physically. You know what I mean? Or I just literally roast you. And I'm a prime time roaster, bro. Doing music, being able to write, it's like you know how to roast automatically, you feel me? But I realized over in time, like, man, I got a lot of influence, you heard? I got a lot of influence, and I'm not a celebrity or nothing. I don't mean like that, but God has given me a lot of influence to where I gotta realize to use my influence for good. Do you get me? Yeah, I can talk trash about you. Yeah, I can roast you, but I'm hurting your feelings. That's not me doing good. You dig what I'm saying? Instead, I need to be talking to people that I can motivate, people that I could boost up, people that I could like support, give new ideas. That's good. Me roasting a hater, dissing them, I could do that all day. I talk about Holy Ghost all day. I had bro mad ready to fight me through the screen, you heard? Cause bro, I done had to do this in real life person. To the point where it's like, okay, the only thing left for us to do is fight. But we can't talk trash for more than 5 minutes, but it's not about the haters, bro. It's about the good people. At some point, the haters gotta convert. They either stay like that or they convert. And life gonna force you to convert, bro. When I say convert, you gotta change your ways, or they gonna destroy you. Like you be a hater forever, you might not have good people around you. You's a hater. Oh, nobody wanna be around a hater. Somebody wanna be around a person that's not gonna hate. Person that's gonna show them love, support. Bro, love is the greatest thing in the world, bro. All that hating, it don't go nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a hater out there. If you hating, you ain't got no emotion, bro. If you hating, you lame. Cause you ain't got nothing going. That means you too busy paying attention on this person. You know what I'm saying? Like fire for Key said I'm a bum. He hating right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's he hating right now. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't understand why he hating. Like, and I can't be mad. I just gotta laugh at that. Like, yeah, I'm a bum. You got it. You feel me? Uh, nah, they weak inside, bro. I'm telling you, down with the system, they so weak inside that it's like, yo, Fareed, if I could go buy some confidence or happiness from the store and ship it to you, bro, I would. Because I want you to be up, man. I don't want you to be down. Haters hate because they down, man. So they usually hate on people that they think they up. Well, listen, I ain't up like that. I'm just on live chopping it up with y'all, man. I just came to bless y'all with a good message. Educate y'all. Holy Ghost typing all this nonsense in the chat. You still slow as shit, gang. When I leave you, my perspective of you is gonna be the same. Next time I see you, I'm like, this buddy slow eyes, you heard? So don't be like Holy Ghost, bruh. Get your frequency up. It took me a while to be a thinker, bro. Trust me. Y'all gotta start using y'all brains, bro. We only use 20%, but I'm convinced. 30%, but I'm convinced some of y'all only use 20%. And I ain't trying to get on you and dish y'all, but listen, get your frequency up, man. Get your thinking up. Start using your mind, bro. That's the best tool you're gonna have. The most important computer you have is your mind, bro. All right? Now, Holy Ghost, don't be upset because I called you slow as shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Next time you get in the chat, don't mention money, bro. Don't mention you make 100K. Nobody cares. Only a few people liked you because you said that. Nobody else cared. You feel me? Like, if you have a 100K, we don't think you're cooler at all, bro. We still think you're a weirdo for even mentioning that, because where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out FedEx Baby, man. Shout out Love Baby. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Shout out Sadiq Kareem. You know what I mean? I love y'all. And the message is, if you single, go after somebody single, man. To be safer, you know what I'm saying? Don't chase no BM, chase no married woman, relationship girl. Leave them girls alone. I know they want to have fun. Girls just want to, yeah, they want to have fun, but be smarter, bro. Go after the lady that's single, you heard? I love y'all though, man. I don't need jewels, my boy. That don't make you cool. It's a lot of people walking around with jewelry. They ain't even buy that jewelry. But you'll see him for Korean be like, oh my God, can I have your autograph? You have a chain on. You're so cool. That's how you'll see him, huh? For real. You'll be like, oh my God, you have a jury. You're respectable. I respect you. Y'all don't be like these guys, man. These guys are meat riders, you heard? Straight meat riders, man. If you got a jury, you got a pinky ring, a chain on, they gonna be like that. Let me tell y'all a story before I dip. Last story before I dip. I used to go to the casino a lot, you heard? Just to give y'all an example, bro. I do not care about none of this. I remember me and my homie used to go to the casino a lot. So one day, I ain't gonna lie, I got hit at the casino. I had lost like $300, so I'm tight. But you know, me and bro, we don't be like time wise. Meaning that if we both go and I'm losing my money, I can't be mad. Like, yo, bro, let's leave. He's still playing. So I'm just walking around that joint. I see this old black dude. He like, what's up, young boy? What's up, young boy? I'm like, what's good? He like, I got some things for sale. I got some things for sale. So I'm like, man, what you got for sale? I only had like $60, bro, left. And I'm like, man, I don't want to waste this. I put this on my life. So he whipped out a bunch of jewelry. He whipped out a bunch of jewelry. I'm like, man, when you get all this jewelry, OG, he like, yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. So I'm looking at all the jewelry. A lot of the stuff is overly flashy, but I only like this simple gold Cuban chain. It was like a single Cuban chain, you heard? Peace out, FedEx Music. So I'm like, man, let me get that chain, fam. He like, all right. I'm like, this gold for real? He like, yeah, this gold for real. So I'm like, how I know? Cause that's just the type of guy I am, bro. It's like you gotta prove to me this legit. So he burned the chain. He pulled out the lighter. He literally held the lighter on there for a while, burnt the whole chain, nothing happened. So I took that chain and I put the chain on. I'm like, man, this chain cool, but I don't really like chains like that. Cause I'm more like a watch guy, a glasses guy. So I took the chain, I give it to my little bro. My little bro still got the gold chain today. So I don't care about that stuff, bro. You feel me? I got the chain for nothing, but that was like 22 karat silver gold, Cuban. I could be walking around flexing, you know what I mean? But I don't care about that stuff, man. I care about what's real, man. Yeah, and that's how you get robbed too. You want to be all iced out, walking around. If I had a chain, I'd wear it in the house. But I love y'all though, man. Everybody be safe out there, man. Don't listen to the haters. Appreciate what you got. Don't let them make you feel like you need more. I love the popcorn ceilings. Shout out to popcorn ceilings, man. Shout out to my boy right there, man. When y'all come in here hating, this how my boy be looking at y'all, man. We laughing. You see my boy laughing? He laughing, bruh. He laughing, bruh. I just be laughing, but